am saying this and it is so not gonna happen. But like, I need to start working out regularly again, but I just know, I'm not in the mindset for it. I am completely sucked in by writing right now. And I'm almost to the end of a draft, but maybe after that, I'll focus a bit more on exercising. I don't know. All right, let's see what's going on at the bottom of the deck. Judgment. Judgment. Judgment on the upper class, maybe? I don't know. Could be judgment on some type of like non-profit or like charity. That'd be kind of odd for a read, but who knows? Something's going on under there. But it seems like still something at least under the deck about maybe call out for particular harmful power dynamics or something like that. Like that's under there. I don't know what's over here yet. Oh, Magician. Well, we're getting stuff done. Potentially, depending on what these other cards say. It's either getting stuff done. Y'all could be manifesting, or we're talking about some other type of magician if it's not just getting something done. Having things work to my advantage to get the result that I want. The Magician and the Queen of Cups. This feels like two separate things at the moment because the Queen of Cups, while she can be psychic, and this, well, we have gotten that before, that like there are some people in the collective or surrounding it or something, I think that was in a yellow transmission, that are not only like very, very powerful, like intuitives or empaths or psychics or seers of some sort, but you also have magical abilities. So if we're talking about the same person, I'm getting an intuitive no on that. We're talking about like two different people, but still it's possible that it's existing all within you. But what this seems like at the moment is like, this is the more active energy, the Magician, the number one. And then the Queen of Cups is, of course, more yin, a more passive energy. So let's see what's going on. Oh, God, the Five of Swords is here. And the High Priestess, yo. I don't like it. I don't like it. Because this is coming across like hidden enemies. Hidden enemies, hidden saboteurs. All right, let me go around again and see what's up because I'm just like, I already want to back out of it, yes. The Magician and the Two of Swords. Well, if magic is being done on you by nefarious people, it's not going through. It's something that is not going to happen, or what this is implying is that like the Queen of Cups might not, even though this Queen of Cups can see a lot, they might not be able to see what's going on over here. If this has nothing to do with like magicians or magic, these, it's something about hidden enemies, hidden saboteurs that either you or someone around you cannot see. Queen of Cups. So the Six of Wands, so this Queen of Cups would potentially be successful at something, looked up to, or is in some way like public about something. And that can be as simple as just like if it's a non-magical Queen of Cups, it could be someone who like posts a lot of selfies online or is a very like supportive person online or a supportive friend. If it's more magical, then you could post reads online or like channeling or psychic readings or things like that. But it, like the Six of Wands can be as simple as you have a social media presence that's not completely private or like friends only. or you in fact are someone who is admired and like looked up to in a public way. Page of Swords. So whoever these enemies are, potentially, like, these are like kind of petty people, it seems like. Or the Page of Swords is like monitoring if these are like, if all of these people are kind of like the same, because like the Queen of Cups right now is kind of surrounded by all of this weirdness. It could be that like, because certain magic could not be done on you, it's sort of like now these people who are trying to do nefarious magic are like trying to look and see like what's up. High Priestess, the devil, y'all. I tried, okay? I tried. I gave it the benefit of the doubt, all right? I gave it the benefit of the doubt, okay? Before I go on with this, because I just feel like, do we have to? Do we have to? Like, I don't know. I guess if you can't see it, I'm supposed to, but like, it just feels... Ooh, y'all, the Tower. If I don't, like, it, like, things could get bad. Yes, oh my God, y'all, the Tower, the Four of Cups, and the Temperance, this is like, you need to tell people some shit, because like, people are trying to do so, oh my God, okay. So yes, we have to read on this, and like the angels are just like, listen, we're giving you a message right now, and you need to look at this. Look at this. We need, because disaster, like these people got backfires. They tried to do this to you. They fell into the pit that they dug for you. And we're trying to tell you, we the angels who are holding the cups and the messages, we're telling you, we're giving you this cup. So you need to do the reading. I'm scared of this Tower though. I'm just like, I'm scared. Oh my God, I don't want anything to happen to anybody, really. Not even really the bad magicians. I would rather, like, if it's like actual nefarious magicians and things like that, just like, could you stop? It'd be cooler if you didn't. Yeah, this is a magical group. This is the unseen. Fucking. All right, so these people, back again, Shady's back. I don't know what these people want or whatever. Well, I guess I'm not seeing y'all's, like, this is the love interest who they were, like, would be trying. Yes, see, the magic, like, no, it's all blocked, like, blocked, sorry, protected. But remember, like, this is potentially the narrative, like, where y'all have a demon protecting you that was sent by another person. I'm not seeing the other person here yet. I'm just seeing the group trying to, like, gang up on the love interest. Or the Queen of Cups, like, whoever that is. Because it can be a narrative that's within the same vein as, like, that stuff, but it could be, like, something slightly different, you know what I mean? The Six of Coins. So they're watching, like, if you are involved with a charitable organization, they're, like, watching that. They're watching, like, how you give to people, potentially. Or they're watching you, like, in general, like, be a do-gooder, and maybe they don't like that because they're, like, demonic in the bad way. Like, I don't know. But it's kind of giving, like, goody two-shoes energy. Like, they think because they're big and bad, like, with the demons in the bad way, that this should be, like, a piece of cake. And so they're, like, curious as to why they haven't been able to do anything. The Devil and the Seven of Cups. Confused as to why. Confused as to why. This secret devil right here could be the, like, they don't know that there's a demon protecting the other person, right? Like, that's obfuscated. Like, they don't know what the protection is. And the protection very well could be just like, you know, God, the angels, whatever. But it could also potentially be that demon. Or it's just saying this secret evil group, secret bad malefic group is confused as to why nothing bad has happened to you. Okay, why the magic hasn't gone through. Okay. All right, so I don't have any questions about this. I do have questions about this and I guess this, but like just the devil. Just the devil. Actually, I'm just gonna look at the Six of Coins. So why are they watching? Can you give me more information about the Six of Coins? What is it that they're watching so closely here? The Six of Coins, this is like people don't understand. It's not being a do-gooder. This is like the higher and the lower thing again. If this person is lower than us, if we are more powerful than them, why then, like we tried to sacrifice them, but what we see is that this did not happen. Like we can't bind them. We can't like, Hanged Man, Eight of Swords, and Death. It's sort of like we're seeing that they are protected from our death magic. We are seeing that we cannot sacrifice them or do away with them. Why, when we are up here and they are down there? So they're confused. They're confused about that. I'm going to look at this devil. We're going to see what's up with the devil, because that could just be talking about the group itself, or it could be talking about, if this is the you have a demon narrative, it's talking about that. The devil, it's talking about the demon that is with you. Yeah, the demon, Nine of Coins, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. That could be talking about the magician that's secretly coming to you. But like all of that is associated with each other. The demon and the secret, like used to be malefic magician coming to you. It could be something about that, but this is something pertaining to that Queen of Cups person. It's sort of like, yes, the person who is held in high regard here. Nine of Coins, like the world. Knight of Cups, like the demon, this is talking about whoever it is that's coming towards you. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, and that person, so what was above the devil was the High Priestess, and what was below that was the Seven of Cups. That's the cloaked person, but nonetheless, the cloaked person associated with the demon that I'm usually talking about. So that person is still cloaked, and they're still on their way, I guess. Yes, Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is all still going on. So there has been some form of, and we already had a reading about the death magic backfiring on people, or death magic hitting. And what I wanted to talk about that as, like, that can be registering you, because I mentioned one of the videos, like when that was kind of going down, like shortly after that, I don't know, this is like really weird, that like I had experienced a death, and that person's not in like a demon. I don't know, like I don't know, like, but I wouldn't expect that they are in a demon group. Okay, I wouldn't expect it, but like I had a close family friend pass away, which wasn't unexpected as well. Like this wasn't out of the blue, like we had known. And then there were there were a few celebrities that had also passed unexpectedly. And what I want to say about death magic, right? So when I say it backfired or it didn't go through or whatever, just because like the way on the version of whatever story that I'm getting with that, because it doesn't have to be like literal demons. Okay. Like we always say, that is, some of y'all, it is literal demons. For some people, they're getting a version of the story that's going to kind of fit, except it'll be a group that maybe has toxic behaviors or just kind of a negative group, but it's not really demons or whatever. But what I want to say about that, if you're thinking that it's really hitting for you with literal demons and like literal magicians and stuff like that, is that if you have had like a death, like if you have also had a synchronicity where someone that you know passed, or the synchronicity for you was because we had public figures that passed, that can also be a synchronicity with the celebrities. Just because someone around you died, that does not automatically mean that they are in, like they were part of the bad group that was like doing magic on you. Okay, if we're going with that one, that's not what that means. Unfortunately, if you're looking at magic from a frame of energy mechanics, right, what will happen, sometimes it depends, because magic, it's not like a pure science, right? It's kind of like it's like an art, even though there is a framework surrounding it if you believe in such things. When someone sends a spell at you or magic at you, energy, and like we're just saying, it was meant to harm you in some way, meant to cause death or destruction. If it goes towards you and it can't go through on you, it's got to go somewhere, and it's going to go with the path of least resistance. So that can be in one direction or it can be in several. So in some instances of this story where it was actual magic involved, it can backfire because the path of least resistance will be a complete ricochet back at the caster. Sometimes though, if you have people around you who are kind of like closer to passing than others, or they lead more reckless lives or something like that, when that magic doesn't hit you, it goes outward and it will hit like maybe lots of other people. And so it's pushing people who are already on the edge over the edge. And so if you had someone who was dealing with a long-term debilitating illness, that person could pass, but they were not the one who was involved. So I just don't want anybody to think that like if they had a synchronicity of someone like actually dying within the time frame that I'm talking about, that they were automatically associated with a nefarious group. It doesn't necessarily mean that. And also, with the celebrities, the same thing could have happened. And I mean, with Hollywood, Dasha's getting ready to do. Okay, and what I was going to say about Hollywood, because I pulled some cards so I could just have them out ready to go for this, if there's anything else important to say about this devil card. With Hollywood, right, you can look at Hollywood and politics itself like an occulted, malefic group in some ways, even though it, like, I'm sure that there's some actual occult stuff going on in politics or going on in Hollywood, whatever. But it's not like the MASH thing. Like, I don't think that people tend to think it is, but it's not completely absent either. But you can describe Hollywood as an occulted organization. Like, there's a lot of corruption that goes on. So looking at a mysterious sudden death of like 2 famous people, even though at least one of them, Mr. Hackman, was like he was 95, okay, and he had health issues. So, but like, it's just interesting to look at the synchronicities, okay? It's interesting to look at that, but not necessarily create like entire conspiracy theories around them, because obviously we don't know. If anything else like really, really odd comes out about like within the toxicology or like whatever, or if it's just like we actually have no idea why both of these people passed, it's just like, ooh, girl, what happened? What were they involved in? Oh my gosh. But again, it doesn't necessarily mean they were the ones doing nefarious things. It could be that in some of these timelines, right, that unfortunately some stuff did go through, or maybe they were trying to hit someone who, like, unfortunately he knew. And so it ended up going to him because it was the path of least resistance, and he was 95, right, and already had health issues, unfortunately. That, like, it can happen. All it's saying is that this person's coming towards you still. The Empress, Page of Wands, 6 of Swords. It's just this person is still on their way. This person is still on their way. But it's like probably not going to tell me. And they're like sad. This person's sad that it's like, I know it's taking a long time. I know it's taking a long time, girl. I'm sad about it. So this person is sad that it's like a kind of a Knight of, oh, and the Emperor popped out. So the Emperor is sad that they're kind of in Knight of Pentacles energy right now. Okay, so I'm gonna just clear that off. They would prefer it to go faster, but if there's like literal death magic and everything involved, I kind of understand, okay? And just to let you know, I am pointing out, at least with this narrative, once I started noticing it, like synchronicities that were involving me, at least for some of this narrative, the reason why, like because like obviously I'm filming this at one point, right? Because everything's pre-recorded. And then I'm editing it and releasing it at another point. Between me filming this, for me, right? Between me filming this and editing and uploading it, I will potentially experience particular synchronicities and manifestations that would apply to whatever version of this that I would be getting if I am, that I can then tell you about. That's why I'll put like little things like on the screen to say like, hey, this happened within my version of this. Therefore, you can potentially track where you might be, like depending on what version that you're getting, right? And so if I had like someone pop out and say like, hey, demons, like maybe I would tell you, I don't know. But I would tell you like something that I thought was important to like gauge a timeline, right? Like that's why I will sometimes put stuff up there. So I haven't like, as far as if that is a relevant part of the narrative for me, that there's like someone who's like going to pop out at some point kind of after the dust settles from whatever like death or deaths that I am going through, I'll tell you that, because that might give you a sense of when you might get a manifestation, depending on which one you're gonna get. So I haven't had any manifestations of any random people coming to like, so if I wasn't on like anything with like actual magic and demons or whatever, but I still experienced like a death or something like that, and there's something about like somebody wants to have some sort of like working relationship with you, potentially like that could happen. Like if that happened, like I could say that like somebody is gonna pop up and say like, hey, I want you to do this sort of like work for me, and it kind of like fits. Like I can throw that out there. And for those of you on like kind of a separate narrative and timeline that maybe does involve like it is a dark magician or whatever, it would give you a sense of maybe when to expect something, or like be like, oh, like maybe like it's gonna happen for me now, blah, blah, blah. So I'm looking at like this tower now, girl. It's just like they are telling, oh, it's something about this person coming in. Three of Wands, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. It's like the angels are telling me that I need to tell you because of what's going to happen. And so I'm guessing the tower is just something unexpected. Three of Swords. Oh my God. Okay. So like, this makes me so nervous, y'all. But remember, like I was saying, like there might be some sort of larger scale like event. I don't know. I'll look at that. The Ten of Wands is on the King of Cups. And the King of Swords is on the Queen of Pentacles. This is the same person. It's like this person, why are they in the Ten of, like, what are they? They're just dealing with a lot. Like, obviously, it's a lot of energy. Yeah, okay, they're like, the Ten of Wands is the Five of Wands and the Two of Cups. What they currently have their hands full with is the fight. Whatever fight or conflict in whatever version of this story that you are getting, that is where they are right now. But like they're coming over here to defend you. The King of Cups is trying to get over here to defend the Queen of Coins. And they already have their proxy over by you if it is an actual, like, this is a demon, whatever thing. But this, like, Three of Wands, Three of Swords is also probably death magic. It's like, I'm trying to block, Ten of Wands, I'm trying to block the fucking death magic. Yeah, the Hierophant. Like, this person, King of Pentacles under the deck, like this person, like that's like defending from the group, or like the, I don't know. I would also say y'all still could be sensing stuff in the energy if you're having like sleep disturbances or anything. It's like something has yet to play out that's like significant. And so don't be shocked if you can feel that in the energy. But it's like coming, like whatever it is, it's like, it's about to happen, like is like what it seems like. It just seems like it is about to happen, whatever this other thing is. So can you tell me about this Three of Wands, Three of Swords? There might be a particular event, right? The way this is looking to me, I got the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Coins. There's maybe some sort of event that you shouldn't go to. It might be like a speaking engagement or someone speaking. Someone might want to talk to you. Someone might want to talk to you. And they're going to make it seem like a friendly thing, and I don't know that it is. If this is a particular event that someone should not go to, can you please tell me more about what this is? Or if I don't have that message right, please correct me. So really, y'all, what this feels like is like, it feels like someone's going to talk to you about something and they're thinking that you're going to be stupid enough to fall for it. It's either at some sort of event, it's like you're going to be at some sort of event and someone's going to talk to you and they think whatever that they're saying to you that you're going to be stupid enough to fall for it. Or it's like somebody's inviting you to a particular event and they think you're going to be stupid enough to fall for that. Yeah, that's y'all. That is y'all. And then there's this like thing here that they're like trying to do. And they're trying to make it seem friendly, but it's like, I don't know that it is. At least what is going on here is like somebody wants to talk to you about something. Somebody wants to talk to you. And at the moment, I don't, like, what is this? I just don't know that it's like on the up and up. It's got something to do with this group. I don't know, it's like, they wanna, so this also has to be this part of the story, this also has to be part of the narrative where you would already, like fairly recently, within the last 3 to 4 months, would have to have left a group that you don't quite know. It's like, you know one aspect about this group, but there's like an entirely other thing going on with them that you don't know about. And it seems like there's something kind of weird going on here where somebody from that group might extend an invitation to you. And I don't know like what the intention is behind that. It seems like what it's looking like on its face is that like some sort of like reconciliation or friendship or discussion or something. Or it's like they're trying to find out. It's like because they can't see, like if this does involve like another person, right? Like This would have to involve a scenario in which another person who they can't see, they don't know what's going on with the other person who would be coming towards you to defend you. Like, this group can't see what that person's doing. They don't know what's going on. They might try and reach out to you, and it will seem like they're trying to be friendly, but what the point of the communication or the invitation actually is to find out more about you and this other person who wants to partner up with you in some way, whether that's like business, like a romantic relationship, whatever it is. They're trying to find out more about y'all because they're not hearing anything from the other person, or they can't see the other person, something like that. So it's some sort of information gathering thing. So I'm going to put all this stuff back, and I am going to shuffle it. I'm going to ask a question, and then we're going to get the final advice outcome. All right, what I want to know is, should the viewer completely avoid this invitation, conversation, or whatever it is? You should at least be guarded about it and be aware that there's like an alternative, there's something going on with it, whatever it is, that they're not telling you up front. Yeah, it's like Page of Swords, 7 of Coins, 7 of Cups. It's like, it's not really telling me that you should avoid it. It's just like, be aware that like people are like doing things. They're looking at things that they're trying to confuse you about. And I'm telling you, there's like some sort of attitude from one of these people who I'm talking about that's just like, oh, this person is stupid enough to do this. This person is stupid enough to tell us this. Page of Swords, it's just like kind of, I don't know. It like, nothing's going to happen to you. It's like an information-based thing. What are y'all looking at? Something up there? No. I was about to say, sometimes we can get like a wasp that comes in. Woo! That's too much. Yeah, there's some sort of manipulation. Like, it seems like it's manipulation. It's like they're hiding the result that they want from doing whatever it is that they're going to do. Is that like, if you talk to whoever it is that I'm discussing, like if you don't realize it or whatever, or you think this could be the thing that Allison is talking about, but probably not, that's like ridiculous. I would say, like, if you feel weird about any questions you're being asked, like, just don't tell them. But nobody's gonna, like, do anything to you. To me, though, like, if it's just someone, like, contacting you and they're not inviting you anywhere, if you're already somewhere and someone happens to run into you, it's almost sort of like the advice is just, like, mind your own business. Yeah, it's like, just kind of like be in your own power, mind your own business, just like know what's up. There's nothing, God, I got the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the 9 of Coins. This is just sort of like, know who you are, like just be classy. Like, don't, like, just be classy, be guarded, mind your own business. Like, don't get, like, it's going to be easy for you to see that someone's doing whatever it is that they're doing. So like, what would be like a warning sign to look out for if this is going to manifest for the viewer? Warning sign would be like, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch is gonna want you to say something or do something. Like, they're gonna couch something like it's an emergency. Like, I got an emergency. I got to talk to you about a crisis. It's like there's going to be some kind of pressure on this. Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Tower. They're going to be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This is happening because, like, in some way, these people are so stressed about, like, whatever two people that I'm talking about, like, getting together, these people are stressed out about it. And it's like they want to like, they're trying to like, they're coming in really, really quickly because they know that like this other person is getting ready to get to the object of their desire. So they want to come in and like get information from whoever they can get information from. Because if like the person who's going towards the love interest has gone dark on them and they can't get information from them, they're going to try and get it from the love interest. And then like this tower thing is like, because they know that this person's coming over here. Like, I don't know, but it just seems like somebody's going to want to talk to you about something like in a hurry. Like it's going to feel pressured. It might be about another person that y'all both know. They might be asking you specifically. There's a good rule of thumb. If somebody is coming to you and asking you to give information about a person that you both know, and for some reason that person doesn't have that information, it's like, why are you asking another person? There's a reason why, probably. Like, why don't you go ask that other person? Why hasn't that person told you? Like what's going on? Like, why are you coming to me to find out information on another person? So that can be a big tell. It can also be like, I'm telling you, somebody's going to try and rush you to do something or to say something. Something like that. But it's like, it doesn't seem like you need to go out of your way to like avoid any particular event or any particular person. I would just watch out with like what you're telling people about other people. Like just don't. That's why I'm saying mind your own business and stay classy, because it's just like, oh, well, you know, like I don't really know. Like I'm not privy to that information, blah, blah, blah. You can ask them yourself. Like, I don't know, just be like you're being friendly and courteous, but you're not giving them anything. So let's go ahead and get the final advice outcome. You know, I don't know if you've noticed, like, because I was thinking back, right? Like, if you've been following this narrative, like, for a while, it is, like, we just went, like, if my little, like, because I'm not an astrologer, and, like, I don't know anything about the planets and the stars, girl, non-gendered girl. But I had mentioned that there was, like, a thing, like, potential deadlines that corresponded with astrology, and one of them, there was like it was like Saturn and Mars like doing something that was kind of towards the end of February, and then also the planetary parade, which was also towards the end of the month. That's still going on right now, but like the narrative is kind of following the astrological correspondence that I did mention, okay? So like, if it's like the complete magical like demon thing with the AI, whatever, if I'm right about those people have a timeline that's going to last the duration of like the planetary parade, then that would be why it's being pressured. But like, that's only like, I can't imagine that's for a ton of people, but who knows? You are being watched while you work or do something, someplace that you go every day or something that you do every day. You are being watched, and whoever is watching you is going to say something to you. Ooh, the Emperor. It's y'all's person. Oh, that's about the work. They're watching you. There's something that you already do, or it's like, I've been getting that. Like, this is about some sort of labor, is like what I'm getting. Some sort of work, some sort of labor, something that like this person wants to do or like produce. Yes, Ace of Cups. That could be a creative project. That could be like some sort of, it's like business and pleasure or something, I don't know, but it's at least like this person, whoever they are, they care about you. King of Wands, this is that magician, or it's like a metaphorical magician, okay? Because I also could be saying that this person's attracted to you, King of Wands with the Ace of Wands, and it could be all of it combined into one, right? So just know that like whoever this other person is, oh, because there's like, if it's the demon's watching you. And it belongs to this other belongs. This is just talking about a powerful person watching you, monitoring the situation, and just being like, girl, like, yeah, and they're sad. They're still sad. They're like, I'm not over there. Yes, they're still like, so this is just telling me about like that other person who's kind of cloaked right now. I can't see what they're doing. They are sad and stressed. Like they are just like, probably they want to be out of this narrative. Yeah, they're upset because they're on the outside of what they want to be doing with y'all. and they feel like they're at a standstill. They're hung up and they don't like it. And so they want to be out of this particular version of the timeline probably as much as y'all do, and probably as much as I would like to stop reading on it. So I would like whatever manifestation that I am going to get, even if it doesn't involve anything, like if it's just a job, like girl, come on. Ugh, but they're like burdened. Okay, 8 of Wands at the bottom, 8 of Swords. It's like they're still trying to protect y'all from some sort of like energy attack. I'm gonna see if I can't get any type of timeline. Remember, y'all, because it's mainly just like I get irritated reading the same thing. And so I'm gonna look at potential timelines for manifestation, or at least for this energy to clear if I can't get like manifestation timeline. And then we'll be out. And I would just like to say that notoriously, like my timeline stuff like tends to be real iffy, girl. Like, so I wouldn't put too much stock in like the timeline stuff that I'm about to say. The Devil. Well, that's not really giving me a timeline. It's not the end of the year. See, they're not, it's because of the demon group, they can't tell me. Because if I give you a timeline, that's more of this crap where it's just like, because everybody's being fucking gang stalked in the 5D, it's like, it's not like I can't tell you about a timeline because then they know the timeline and they can put a spell on it, and it's just like, all right, girl. Page of Pentacles. That's less of a timeline and more like, but I swear though. It's just slow, like Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, that's still fairly slow moving. But the thing is, it could be lying to me, girl, is what I'm saying. It could be lying to me about being slow moving, but it also could be lying to me because it's just like, if I tell you either one which way, it has to do with, like, if it is slow moving, if things are moving slowly, it's because of these other people. That's why, that this person's contending with. And so I really can't give you a timeline either way.